Our service has been on a long journey since the creation of Cornwall Council back in 2009. This video aims to chart that journey, demonstrating how we as a service have taken on significant change to ensure that it is lean, efficient and increasingly integrated, but also at the same time is delivering its vision, and that is of protecting public health, the environment and the economy. In 2009 we came together as 9 very different authorities, and since then we've all worked hard to try to harmonise what we do, and that's across the service and across the county. This has not been easy, and it's involved introducing a new IT system, creating a new management structure and new teams, moving to modern working and generally challenging the way we used to work. We've not only developed new ways of working in a physical sense, but also in the way we approach the work we do on a day-to-day basis. There are examples of this right across the service. For example, Port Health, who now undertake feed safety work at our ports on behalf of trading standards, and our environmental crime team empowering town and parish councils to issue fixed penalty notices for issues such as dog fouling and littering. However, rather than me tell about the examples, why don't we listen to what other people had to say about our services?
Because the council are supporting this work, we've been empowered to issue the dog control order notices. They're an £80 on-the-spot fixed penalty notice with a 14-day option of £50. Most members of the public, when you inform them of this problem, are more than willing to put their dogs on leads and pick up their mess. We see our role as education rather than confrontation. The council have helped us because we've been able to phone them, and police community support officers have been able to come down, and we've been able to deal with incidents as they happen rather than wait for something. It's been very good to have someone on the end of the phone.
I think the interesting thing is, in the past many organisations have seen property as a straitjacket, something that confines their business and their aspirations in the future. What public health and protection have been able to do is transform the way they think about space. They now see it really as an asset, a tool that they can use. So just like people and just like technology, it's become something that actually helps them deliver their aspirations and their values. So rather than thinking about work as the place people go, they now see it, work is what people do.
The hard work that everybody within the service has put in since 2009 has enabled us to embrace necessary changes and actually deliver our service vision. The recent modern working changes have directly resulted in some joint team investigations into unlicensed taxis and illegal slaughtering of animals that have entered the food chain. Both of these examples occurred simply because people talked across the office. The name of our service immediately gives away the first strand of our service vision, namely protecting public health. Every member of our service delivers this on a day-to-day basis, whether that's ordering equipment, keeping our database up to date, undertaking a food hygiene inspection, or even ensuring that those with no known family receive a funeral. To do this properly, we undertake preventative work such as food and water sampling, reactive work which includes giving information to the public when something goes wrong, such as bathing water warnings, and also enforcement work in such diverse areas as doorstep crime and dog fouling.
Hello, my name is Gareth Walsh and I work for the Stop Smoking Service, now part of Cornwall Council. Part of my work is tobacco control. This consists of reducing the uptake of smoking, particularly with young people, helping people stop smoking and reducing tobacco and its promotion. Working with public health protection has been very, very fundamental to our service and the success of our service really, because they've worked very closely with us. The age of sale work being done obviously helps with reducing the uptake of smoking, making it more difficult I guess for people to access cigarettes. The second thing that we've obviously done is illegal tobacco and tackling the real issues of illegal tobacco and people seeing it. And then thirdly I guess is the general promotion of smoking, and trading standards has really helped with that.
Hello, my name is Maria and I'm the cook at Tigger's 2-Day Nursery. We're currently working with Cornwall Council and we recently achieved our level 5 in the NIPPERS nutrition programme. We found that the benefits of the NIPPERS nutrition programme are immense, really. We've found that the children are now getting the right amount of vitamins, minerals, the portion sizes, so they're not sluggish in the afternoon, but their behaviour is calmed down immensely because the additives aren't there, the amount of sugar that they're intaking is not there. So our ultimate aim is to continue with the programme and work with Cornwall Council to ensure that the children carry on to grow healthy and strong and enjoy the Tiggers experience.
My name's Chris Massey. I'm Technical Director here at Trewithen Dairy. Supported by grant funding, the business is currently investing approaching £12 million in the development of the factory operation. Trewithen Dairy and Cornwall Council work very closely together. We're very grateful for the support from the environmental health team in the commissioning and approval of this equipment.
This relationship that we've built up has enabled us to be confident that the products we send out are safe to go out into the community for people to consume, and that we're actually meeting the legislation both with regard to the product itself and what we're trying to do in the dairy as we expand.
We're given advice on legislation, food safety, quality management issues, labelling. We're very grateful for this support, which has been clear and efficient.
Cornwall's environment is unique and also outstanding, and a big selling point for those wishing to visit the county. The environment is also very important to local residents, and protecting it helps to secure public health across the county. Our service has provided solutions to local issues that have also been used nationally. For example, noise from wind turbines, and with our partners providing real-time information on bathing water quality following pollution incidents, and this has also received national acclaim.
My name's Jolyon Sharp. I work for Cornwall Council in the Environment section, and I'm responsible for the management of the Council's beaches in Cornwall. As a result of the revised Bathing Water Directive, we've got responsibility for the signage information on all of the 80 beaches in Cornwall, which are bathing water sites. So we'll work very closely with Public Health and Protection to make sure that the message we're giving to the public is the right one, the signs are in the right place. We've also worked very closely with Public Health and Protection when it comes to providing information on events that are more abnormal in nature, making sure that we get information to the public, and we also make sure that we share that message with the members, tying all of that together using the expertise of the officers in those sorts of events. We rely on Public Health and Protection in making sure that we have a strong response when we do have a water quality issue, and we hope that in the future we can build on this relationship to make sure that the public are kept very well informed when there are water quality problems on our coastline.
I'm Barbara Parsons from the Cornwall Air Quality Unit at Cornwall College. We work in partnership with Cornwall Council and carry out air quality research and monitoring mostly on traffic pollution.
The Camborne-Portrush Action Plan identified various problems. One of them was Wesley Street, where we identified buses stopping on the road approximately 2 metres from residential properties. At peak times, up to 15 buses an hour. This caused cars to queue behind, increasing exhaust emissions and increasing nitrogen dioxide emissions. Working in partnership with Camborne Town Council, transportation, local bus companies and the Air Quality Unit at Cornwall College, designs were put in place to move the bus stop to the head of the main street. This allowed buses to pull off the main road, thereby reducing queuing on the street.
Air quality monitoring carried out at the bus stop location before and after the bus stop move showed that there was a 19% decrease in pollution values after the bus stop was relocated. This is a great example where working partnership has achieved so much more than just air quality improvements.
Never has there been a time that protecting and supporting the local economy has been so important. Our service supports businesses by offering timely, professional and accurate guidance that enables them to trade fairly and also legally, but at the same time also gives them a competitive edge. We also work hard to protect consumer confidence in our local markets by ensuring consumers are not ripped off by unfair or illegal trading practices such as doorstep crime and counterfeit goods. And we're also not averse to taking individuals or businesses to court if they do so.
My team is responsible for responding to doorstep fraud incidents. That's where members of the public fall victim at their own home to con men who turn up unannounced and often take them for many thousands of pounds. Most of the victims in Cornwall are elderly and have been living an independent life up until the point where they're fall victim to these fraudsters. The role of the fair trading team is to respond to these incidents. Over the last couple of years, we've taken a number of successful prosecutions and seen people imprisoned or severely dealt with by the courts in relation to this sort of offending.
My name's Mike, and with my wife Suzanne we run Cornwall Soapbox. We started business in 2005, literally out of the utility room at home where we started producing our products. We felt it was important that we were accredited to the Made in Cornwall scheme run by Cornwall Trading Standards, and Carl Tanner from Cornwall Trading Standards came to see us to make sure that we met the criteria of the scheme. Fortunately we did. And in order to make sure that we were able to legally sell the products, we've used Carl and his team to provide us with guidance on labels. Trading Standards have helped us all the way along, giving us an opportunity to exhibit at the Made in Cornwall event, but use this as a way to promote and market our products going forward.
At Rodders, we're particularly proud of our relationship with our local EHO over the years, especially on our food safety matters, and we're particularly proud of the fact that they've chosen us to demonstrate best practice for their training purposes. Where we found the Environmental Health Office particularly helpful is with their export sales in generating the necessary certification for each country. As you can imagine, when you're shipping cream to Hong Kong and Japan, last minute changes can occur, and they've always been very obliging and helpful in helping us meet our customer needs.
Hi, I'm Carrie Rousey. I'm the Assistant Catering Manager for Tulip Garden here with the National Trust. We work in partnership with Cornwall Council, sitting on the Chefs Working Group as a business partner. This allows us to give a business perspective into a business award. Our association with chefs has allowed us to supply our guests with healthier options in their diets. The National Trust and we here feel very strongly about that and are really proud to be doing our part.
My name's Nick Hemming. I'm the Catering Development Manager here at St Austell Brewery in St Austell. We have a primary authority relationship with Cornwall Council, and the benefits that we receive from that is first-class catering expertise on a one-to-one with advice on our food safety management systems and the general food safety within our retail estate. One of the projects that we're currently working on with the council is earned recognition. I believe we'll be one of the first businesses in the UK to enter earned recognition, showing a great partnership with the council and with St Austell Brewery.
As well as delivering our services locally, we also deliver regionally, nationally and globally. We're an important cog in international food exports, as well as actively contributing to national issues such as zoo licensing, animal health, protected food names and park homes.
Swearcots works as a partnership to ensure consistency across the region in terms of our consumer and business advice. We're a collaborative working group of 15 trading standards departments from Cornwall all the way up to Gloucester. One of the benefits we can offer as a regional coordination body is to apply for grants and funding on behalf of the region. Quite often it would be quite difficult as a local authority in their own right to actually get these grants, but by going in as a region and actually offering this for rollout across the whole of the region, we are in a much stronger position in terms of actually getting these grants coming in. Cornwall Council is one example of that. For primary production inspections, Julie Benson is providing that lead and is pulling together that particular work stream within that project.
Hi, I'm David Robertson here at Port Health in Falmouth, which is part of Public Health and Protection Service. At Port Health, applying international health regulations, it's our job to make sure that all merchant vessels and cruise ships are disease-free, clean, safe, and that the crew are living in healthy conditions. For the ship's operators, these checks are necessary to enable them to travel freely around the world. For that reason, we make sure that we are available constantly, 24/7, 365 days a year. Most ships come to us, but on occasions, we have to go to see them. For us, this involves frequent visits to Spain, Scotland, and on occasions, South Africa and Mauritius. This can be at very short notice, but it's essential for the protection of public health and for the economic survival of the businesses involved.
I've been working with Port Health for the last 20 years, and since Gary joined the Port Health, we've been doing a lot of work abroad, in different parts of Spain, Scotland, South Africa. They normally come every time we call them, and while we're there, they always try to find solutions when we got any problems. They normally arrange and check that the vessel, the factory ships, keep in very good shipshape condition, checking the vessel and all the freezing facilities and sanitation on board and crew. The reason to do it on a yearly basis is because they need to give the approval, otherwise they won't be able to sell the frozen products into the market. So for them is to keep this approval is paramount really.
We're a sort of small family-run business which has been going through quite a large expansion programme at the moment. We've just literally built this new pasty making sort of facility. We've had quite a lot of help from the council, a lot of it on the food safety side when we're building the unit and setting up new systems, because we're moving from a very small production into quite a large one, and it's been really helpful having someone basically on the end of the phone with any queries and help us sort of sort through a lot of the red tape and jargon, which has been really good. We just couldn't keep up with supply after the pasty got the PGI status with the Cornish Pasty Association. People actually recognise what a good Cornish pasty is and how it is supposed to be. That was the council and the Cornish Pasty Association that have helped get that status working together. It's really good to everyone working together to promote small businesses.
I think it's clear to see that by going through some of the difficult changes that we now have a very lean, efficient and solid platform from which to continue to deliver some excellent work, but also to take on the challenges that the future may hold.